Who is this chick?
From Pageants to Prosecutor, the story of Lindsey Halligan, the unexpected prosecutor. Ever hear of a lawyer who went from beauty pageants to defending insurance companies to becoming a U.S. attorney under Trump? Meet Lindsey Halligan, the latest name lighting up Washington like a courtroom spotlight. Once seen smiling on a stage with a sash, now she's signing indictments in one of America's most powerful federal districts. And if you think that leap sounds like something out of a comic book, you're not far off. Beat pause, let's rewind. Small town roots, big dreams. Lindsey Halligan was born in Portland, Maine, and raised in Colorado, daughter of two audiologists, July 21, 1989. She entered the Miss Colorado USA pageant twice, in 2009 and 2010, reaching semifinals, third runner-up. Yes, legal eagle plus beauty pageants. Because apparently, Lindsey doesn't do average. So, let's start to connect the dots now. Beauty pageant contestant, ... She didn't grow up with political power or legal connections. She grew up with ambition. By high school, she was juggling basketball, softball, and honors classes, the kind of overachiever who made teachers both proud and tired. Then came college at Regis University, where she studied politics and journalism. She learned how power moves and how media shapes it, lessons that would serve her well later. Raised in Broomfield, Colorado, attended Holy Family High School, played softball and basketball, and later earned BA in Politics and Broadcast Journalism from Regis University. JD from University of Miami School of Law in 2013. Smirking tone. When most law students are barely surviving caffeine, she's out there winning crowns and citations.
Former FBI Director Jim Comey is facing both praise and condemnation today. Lindsey Halligan, appointed U.S. Attorney for Virginia on Monday, delivered what President Trump wanted so badly.
This is big news. Many of us expected it. I think it's long overdue.
This is a mad king picking off each of his political enemies.
Today, as Trump headed to a golf tournament with his granddaughter Kai, he brushed off the criticism that he's on a revenge crusade.
Is this more about justice or is it about revenge?
It's about justice, really. It's not revenge. It's about justice. It's also about the fact that you can't let this go on. They are sick, radical left people, and they can't get away with it.
Will you appoint a permanent U.S. attorney to try this case? Lindsey Halligan has never tried a case.
Well, we'll see, but it's a pretty easy case because, look, he lied.
36-year-old Lindsey Halligan, the attorney handpicked by Trump to take on James Comey, has never even prosecuted a case. In fact, she has a background in insurance law. She grew up in Colorado, playing high school basketball and competing in beauty pageants. That's Lindsey at the 2010 Miss Colorado USA competition. Also on the stage is Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica, who went on to compete in the Miss USA pageant as Miss Arizona. Lindsey worked as a model in Miami to help pay her law school tuition. She met President Trump at his Palm Beach golf club and joined his legal team.
Make no mistake, their goal is to put him in prison.
When he was elected president, Halligan moved to the White House as a special assistant. She was seen in the Trump entourage at the U.S. Open earlier this month, where she wore a stylish white jacket and matching shorts. Now, the pressure is on her to convict Comey. Not an easy task. As the Comey indictment came down, President Trump celebrated on social media. James Dirty Cop Comey was a destroyer of lives. A very big price must be paid.
Every time the president opens his mouth and talks about or suggests retribution, he strengthens Comey's chances of getting the case dismissed as malicious.
As for Comey, he's confident he can beat the rap.
And I'm innocent, so let's have a trial.
Lawyered up. In 2013, Lindsey earned her law degree from the University of Miami. Instead of chasing criminal cases, she joined Cole, Scott & Kisson, PA, a powerhouse insurance law firm in Florida. Her specialty? Defending insurers and handling property disputes. Not glamorous, not headline-worthy, but steady, the kind of grind that builds a resume brick by brick. By 2018, she was a partner. A decade into her career, she'd already outpaced half her peers. But ambition has a way of knocking twice, and this time, it came wearing a red tie. Enter Trump, 2022. The Mar-a-Lago search. Classified documents, FBI agents, national uproar. And in the middle of the chaos? Lindsey Halligan, stepping in to join Donald Trump's legal team. Her courtroom switched from insurance claims to constitutional crises, and in the documents case, Mar-a-Lago search, special master fight, among other things. She became one of Trump's key defenders, appearing in high-profile filings and interviews. She wasn't just playing defense, she was earning loyalty points. In the Trump world, loyalty often outweighs legacy. From counsel to power, fast forward to January 2025, Halligan is now in the White House, appointed as special assistant to the president and senior associate staff secretary. A few months later, Trump takes it one step further. He names her U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, one of the most powerful prosecutor seats in America. Critics called it political, supporters called it loyalty rewarded. Either way, the message was clear. Halligan wasn't just part of the Trump orbit anymore. She was running the launchpad. The controversy, the appointment raised eyebrows, and more than a few voices in D.C. career prosecutors asked, how can someone who's never prosecuted a federal case now run an entire U.S. attorney's office? The answer depends on which side of the aisle you sit on. Not really, because only one substitute can be appointed, and Eric S.C. Breiber was appointed and fired by Trump. Only one bite at this apple. To Trump's base, Halligan represents trust and fresh eyes in a swamp of insiders. To his critics, she's proof that the system itself is bending. Either way, her name's now etched in the headlines, the press briefings, and the courtroom walls. And yes, she now has U.S. Marshals for protection. Because when you walk into the fire, you'd better have backup. The symbolism, Lindsey Halligan's story is about more than politics. It's about what happens when loyalty meets opportunity, and how fast modern America rewards both. From beauty pageants to the federal bench, she's rewritten the rulebook of career advancement. Some call it unqualified, others call it fearless. Either way, her story fits a long American tradition. The outsider who walks into power while everyone else argues about the door. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 1 says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold." Lindsey Halligan's name is now in every courtroom whisper, every cable news segment, every social media debate. Whether she's the hero or the headline depends on who's writing the script. But one thing's certain, she's playing in the big leagues now, and Washington's watching every move. From crowns to courtrooms, from pageants to prosecution, this is Lindsey Halligan's rise, and maybe, her reckoning. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more truth told straight, and stay tuned, because every empire has its climbers, and its consequences.